Well, hello, hello. Praise God Almighty for another opportunity to be here with you for another great, exciting episode of Life is a University, my friends. Life is a university. I am Tyrone Poole, and again, I want to welcome all those who are watching me live right now on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, IG, and LinkedIn. Welcome, 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 my friends, because teamwork makes the right dreams of others work. Well, what is the purpose of Life is a University show? Well, I understand that life is truly a university filled with principal classes called tests, trials, and you guessed it, temptations. And these classes we all must take. There are no exemptions. Nobody can drop. You know how, like in college, you would take a class, and if you didn't like it, if you were failing at it, you could drop it. Well, life doesn't have any drop slips, right? And you have to take these classes. And the only difference that I found out between my test of life, trials of life, and temptations of life, the only difference from me and you and me, is our experience. That's right, our experience with the test, with the trial, with the temptation, because we all being tempted differently. We all being tested differently. We all being tried differently. But the common principle is tests, trials, and temptations. And guess where the answers are found when you want to pass these classes, right? Where are the answers found? Well, the answers to pass the classes at Life University is found 3 inches between your ears. 3 inches between your ears, people, your mind. How do you think? How do you think? How you set your mind when you're being tested? How you set your mind when you are being tried and tempted by life? That's why my purpose as host of Life is a University show is to inspire you, motivate you mentally, physically, and spiritually with principle-based information so you can graduate Life University and move on to the next level of your potential. And you, my friend, you have next level potential. So, are you ready to work that thing? Are you ready to work that thing? Yes, I'm ready to work that thing. All right, let's WTT 100, people. Question. I got a question, right? How many of you right now who are watching, who are listening and watching, how many of you are building success for the first time? You're building success for the first time. How about those who are rebuilding success, right? You had success before, you lost it, and now you are re-establishing, rebuilding success. Well, I know I stepped on somebody's toes somewhere. You either building success or you're rebuilding, right? Well, today I want to talk about a concept that is both simple and profound when building success for the first time, or if you are reestablishing, rebuilding success in your life. And that profound concept is, if you don't count the people with you, you won't be limited to the people you count. That's right, people. If you don't count the people with you, you won't be limited to the people that you count. Oh, what did he say? Let's continue, shall we? Well, at first glance, this statement may seem paradoxical, right? But let me explain. In our journey to success, we often measure our progress by the number of people who support us, the size of our network, or the influence of our connections, right? Now, you guys kind of getting where the actual topic, this profound concept, is coming from. So, while it's natural to seek validation, right? It's natural. We all want to seek validation. And it's also natural to seek encouragement from those around us. But focusing too much on the numbers, in other words, people, focusing on counting the people with us, can inadvertently limit our potential. Now, let's take for a moment. Let's think for a moment. Let's take this moment and imagine a scenario where a budding entrepreneur, entrepreneur that's on the verge of becoming a big entrepreneur, a budding entrepreneur is starting a new venture. Now, he or she may feel discouraged because he or she immediately don't have that big circle. His or her immediate circle is small. Or they may feel discouraged because he or she lacks high profile endorsements. And if he or she concentrates solely on who is already with him or her, got a lot of hims and hers and he's and she's, right? You got to make sure you represent everybody. Now, if he or she, if they're looking solely on the people that are with them, he or she may miss out on countless opportunities to connect with new people, to inspire others, or to create alliances that he or she never anticipated. Now, does that make sense? What I just said? Do you see now where the title, if you don't count the people, then you won't be limited to the people that you count? Because if you want to grow bigger, you got to see bigger. You can't see where you are. You got to see where you're going. So if you count the number of people where you are, then you're going to be limited to that small space. But if you don't worry about the people who are with you right now, then your vision is able to focus on the 360 and you can become much bigger. You can actually go and gather more people. You can be worldwide instead of being local. Now, people, I want you to understand that success is not a linear, it's not a linear straight ahead path defined by the number of supporters we have on the outset, right? In the beginning. Now, I remember when I started my journey to the NFL, coming from a Division II HBCU, historical Black colleges and university, I had people who did not believe in me, or they did not think I had a shot. Not to mention becoming a first round draft pick. Now I didn't have people following me. I didn't have people who believed in me. And then I had those who said, you know what, it's a long shot. Just to make it to the NFL. I wasn't even considering the first round. Or check this out. The first ever, I became the first, even regardless of the number of people who didn't believe in me, which was very small, I still became a first round NFL draft pick, right? The first ever defensive draft selection in Carolina Panthers history. Now, just think, if I had limited my thoughts to the people who believed in me, which was small, I don't think I would have seen the bigger picture of becoming the first ever defensive draft selection in Carolina Panther history. It's kind of like the movie Ricky Bobby, right? Talladega Nights. Ricky daddy told him, he said, Ricky, he said, if you're not first, you're last. So I say that to say again, there will never be another first ever, overall ever in Carolina Panther history draft selection on the defense. You're looking at the only one right here. So, but I would not have made it, I believe, if it not have been number one, praise be to God. But if I had kept my focus on the number of people who believed in me, then I would have told myself, you know what, you ain't good enough. But because I saw myself bigger, than what other people thought. That's why I became the first ever defensive selection in Carolina Panther history. Now, the number of people, again, who truly believed in me, it was like, you could go, it's almost like just looking for them in a needle in a haystack. But I tell you what, after I got drafted, man, look at here. Everybody coming up to me. Oh, but I knew you could do it. I was watching you from afar. I knew you could do it. But all praise be to God Almighty, because through his favor and his grace and my ability to not look at the people who were with me at that moment, but looking at what vision God gave me, I was able to do things that people now just marvel about. Praise be to God. So that's why you cannot count the people who are with you, right? Now, as I said, success is not a linear pathway defined by the number of supporters. The path to success is a dynamic journey that involves reaching out beyond our immediate circles. The path to success is embracing the unknown. And I believe the path to success is being open to new relationships and ideas. Now, when we stop fixating on who is currently with us, I believe we free ourselves to explore the vast landscapes of possibilities that lie ahead. Again, just think, if I looked around and I got my energy from the people who were around me as I was pursuing my football career, I would not have been able to explore the vast possibilities of being the first ever draft pick in a team's history. Now, think about some of the most successful people in history that you know of. Let's take me off the table. Think about other people that you know that had great success in history. Their success was not solely defined by their initial supporters. They built their legacy. And that's a shout out to one of my supporters out there, Legacy Collections. They built, should I say, their legacy by forging new paths. And also, Legacy Collections, yeah, y'all be on the lookout for it. It's coming. So remember, you heard it here first on Life is a University show. But again, anyone that you deemed as successful, they built their legacy by forging new paths. Success was built by inspiring others who were initially strangers, and their success was built by creating movements that transcended their immediate circle. That's why I'm here to tell you, by not counting the people with you, you will allow yourself to dream bigger, to take risks, and to believe that support can come from the most unexpected places. You open the door to serendipity, to chance encounters that can change the course of your journey. By not counting the people with you, you realize that your potential is not confined by the current count of your supporters, but is instead amplified by the infinite possibilities the world offers. Yes, I love it. I love it, coach. Put me in the game, coach. I'm ready to play. Put me in, coach. I got myself fired up right now. So, how can you apply this mindset, I'm going to call it, this mindset in your daily lives to help build success for the first time? Or if you lost success, how can you apply this mindset in your daily life to restore success? Well, first thing we got to do, if we want to do all this, we got to take a commercial break. But when I come back, I'm going to actually talk to you guys about ways to restore success or build success for the first time. So don't go nowhere. I'll be right back with more Life is a University show.
There's a price to pay to become somebody new. There's a price to pay for change. Do I have what it takes? When you look into my future, can you see me making it?
Okay. 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 Okay.
Hello, my name is Elijah and my body is my business. When I want to outperform my competition, I use TNT Nitric Shock pre-workout powder. It gives my body energy to maximize my performance. Take your performance to the next level and use Work That Thing TNT pre-workout powder.
Welcome back to Life is a University show. I am your host, Tyrone Poole, and today's topic is a powerful one. Today's topic is, if you don't count the people, you won't be limited to the people you count. So, how can you apply this mindset in your daily lives to help build success for the first time? Or if you lost success, how can you use this type of mindset to restore success? Well, first thing we got to understand, we have to embrace openness and curiosity. You have to be open to meeting new people, learning from different perspectives, and exploring unfamiliar territories. And I'm telling you right now, curiosity can lead to connections and opportunities that you never dreamed of before. Opportunities that you never dreamed possible. The next thing we got to do, the second thing we got to do, you must focus on your vision. You must focus on your vision. Keep your eyes on your goals and your vision. Let your passion and commitment be the driving force rather than the immediate approval or support of those around you. You got to learn that everything you're going to be in the future is already inside of you right now. It's not in another person. It's not in another place. It's not in another thing. That's why even if I do this show and I'm the only one here, you know what? I'm doing it because success is already in me. But I thank God for those who are tuning in because, like I said, teamwork makes the dream work. But if I'm going to get anywhere near that dream, that destiny, if I want to build success for the first time, or if I want to restore success, it has to start with me, the person I see in the mirror. So when I show my passion and I keep my eyes focused on my vision, then that's when everybody starts following. I make it plain. I write it down so everybody can follow, right? That's right. That's right. Okay, well, the third thing, coach, that we got to do. You must build genuine relationships. You must build genuine relationships. What I'm saying is, instead of counting the numbers, focus on building deep, genuine relationships. Quality, people. I've learned that quality always trumps quantity. Quality always trumps quantity. Now, I'll give you a quick example of quality always trumps quantity. I prefer, if I'm trying to create $1, I'm trying to make $1, right? I prefer creating $1 out of 4 quarters rather than 100 pennies. Woo, T-Poo. Boy, they weren't ready for that one right there. They almost shot themselves in the foot with that one there, boy. Say it again. They lost it. Okay, I'm going to say it again. I'm talking about quality always trumps quantity. If I am trying to create $1, right, I'd rather have 4 quarters rather than 100 pennies. Because one of them pennies may run off. Now I got 99 cents, right? 99 and a minus 1. But I've learned, people, it's better to have a few meaningful connections. That's all I'm saying. When I say 4 quarters over 100 pennies, I'd rather have a few meaningful connections than a large number of superficial ones. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody? Man, I can cut the show down right there and stop it. Because when you have the real people who are in your corner, they're not going to run when things get tough. They're not going to jump ship when they don't get what they want. So I'd rather have a few meaningful connections rather than a large number of fake ones, superficial ones. Now, the next thing we got to do, the fourth thing we got to do, we got to be resilient. We got to be resilient and persistent. Resilient and persistent. We have to understand that setbacks and rejections are part of the journey of life. They're the part of the journey of building success for the first time or restoring success, rebuilding success. So don't let the lack of immediate support deter you, people. Again, as the old saying goes, you build it, they will come. You build it, they will come. So this is why you got to be resilient. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Wake up every morning. Keep pushing. You fall down, get back up. You fall down, get back up. Be resilient. Keep pushing, because everything that you want to be in the future is already inside of you. The person in the mirror has to be resilient and keep pushing. And remember, I told you, very, very, very few people believed that I could become an NFL player. But because I knew what I had inside of me, I knew it's almost like I'm going to borrow something from The Rock, from WWE, right? I think Rock got it from me. I just didn't say it enough, but no, this is one of those Rock from the WWE. He says, "Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?" Right? Now, while I was at Fort Valley, a lot of people didn't smell what I was cooking. But after I got drafted, man, I look out, I got a whole line of people with their plates, right? So at the end of the day, people, I was able to do it, praise be to God, because I stayed resilient and I kept pushing, because what was for me in the future was already inside of me now. So the last thing we got to do, people, we have to inspire and we have to empower others. Inspire and empower others to support you, right? Now, I believe if you empower and inspire those around you, especially your four quarters, right? You inspire those around you, you will find that support often comes when you least expect it. And even if you are focusing on the people that are right before you, your inspiration and your empowerment is going to draw other people in, because people love being around people who are empowering, people who are inspirational. It's just a positive energy that draws people in. So when you inspire those around you, you will find that support often comes when you least expect it. Now, in conclusion, people, I want to say this. Don't let your self be limited by the people you count. Instead, embrace the endless possibilities that lie beyond your immediate circle. Success is not a measure of how many people are currently with you. Like I said, I had nobody. But when you don't have people around you, that's okay, because the people, it's not about how many people are currently with you, but it is a testament to your vision, your resilience, and your ability to inspire others along the way. I love it, people. I love it. So until the next episode, I pray that you prosper in everything and be in health, just as your soul prospers. I want to thank you for listening. And if today's episode was impactful to you in any kind of way, please send us an email, share your thoughts, info@lifeisauniversity.com. Also, if you are having a corporate event, workshop, college program, church function, I'm going to keep pushing. Somebody going to say, "Hey, Tyrone, I need you to come in, and man, you empowered me. You inspired me. So come on into our corporate event. We got a workshop going. We got a college program going. Man, look at here, the church people, well, we need to get them up. We need to get their spirits up." I believe it. It's going to happen. I'm putting it into the atmosphere. And again, I am that unique speaker with a universal message. So you need to send me an email, bookings@tyronepoole.com. So if you're looking for that unique speaker with a universal message, bookings@tyronepoole.com. And don't forget, please don't forget to experience a work that thing. Because it's all about the E, people. It's a mindset that is full of energy. It's a mindset that is effective. It's a mindset that is efficient. It is a mind set in the right environment. So whatever excites you to earn that thing, it's a mindset experience. I love it. What do? We work that thing. What is it all about? It's all about the E. So until next time, people, peace, love, and joy, because I am out of here.